Hello, my name is Anthony Tuchek, and this is my pedagogical justification essay. Just gonna go over um, how I want my classroom to be. So let's get started. So since the start of high school, I always thought of taking a position of leadership, but not knowing what to do, I continued to study how to become a leader. Eventually, I landed on my goal to become a music teacher. The reason I wanted to become a teacher is because I want to be able to teach my knowledge to generations of students. I want to be able to help them understand music, how to play music, how to have fun with it. I believe school should be a place where students can both learn and have fun. During high school and college, I was always given talks that music shouldn't be fun and that it should be serious time. In a sense, every subject should be taken seriously. However, personally, I feel having fun with a subject like music, math, or English can make you love it even more. I believe the more fun you have with a subject like music, the more you want to learn and play. I believe that getting the parents to participate in class is a great idea. Having the parents involved in what the students do every day can not only be fun for both the students and parents, but it can have its benefits, which I'll get to later in the essay. It can also show the parents what we do in class. In a documentary called When Fried Eggs Fly, Bruce Mack, who is a music teacher in a elementary school, kind of like middle school in New York City. I don't remember which one. Um, but he is preparing for a concert with a student. He's making a song with them, right? And he doesn't only have the students involved with this with making of this song, but he also has the parents involved of the kids, and he also has the other faculty members from his school. So all of these people are involved in one thing, and I think that's great, and that's great. I think when everybody is engaged, everyone in the community is engaged, the kids will have a lot more fun with it. So as much as having fun is great, there still needs to be a challenge involved. That is why for one of my projects, it requires the students to create their own song or rap. Doing this will include that challenge. That's because the creation of the song will require a backtrack, which is like what the artists sing over. Um, and that can either be made by the students or found on the internet. They also need to do research on their topic because the song needs to be about a social issue or a current event that's happening. And the lyrics also has to have a type of musical form, which is like ABA or ABC. Another reason I came up with this project is because I want to see what students come up with. I want to see what kind of song they can create. Doing this project help will help me see what kind of culture or what kind of language the students use because everyone makes different kind of music. So personally, I want to see what the students come up with because I want to learn more about them. And I feel like this is a great way, have them create their own song is a great way to do that. So, because you can learn a lot from a culture from just listening to their music. So, before I get to my final closing, I'm going to do this. So, walking talk. So, why is fun important in the classroom? So one of my points is how I want to incorporate fun into my classroom. Myra Mendez, psychotherapist at in California, says play is important because it provides a primary foundation for learning, exploring, problem solving, and building an understanding of the world and your role within it. Fun also fun, she also says, has cognitive benefits. Play promotes healthy development and critical thinking skills. It reinforces memory, helps children understand cause and effect, and according to Mendez, helps children explore the world and their role in it. Young children need to learn how to young children learn how things fit together through play. It allows them to use their senses and encourages exploration and curiosity. These skills are the foundation of intellectual development and cognitive processing. So I thought this was a neat um, quote because I took public purposes with Vince. I'm sure you probably know who he is. And he actually mentions a lot about play and how play should be incorporated in learning. And I totally agree with him. So that's why I wanted to put this in here. So to back up my thought about play, one of my activities is charades. So before this, the students will have brought 5 definitions from the vocab day that we have. And in their groups, they're going to be in groups, they're going to play charades to try and define those words using their bodies rather than talking. And it's a fun game to play because you get to look at these guys in the corner. They're having a great time. They're laughing at the person making the funny poses. So it's a great thing. It's a great thing to do. And it also can help with creative thinking because they're trying to think of ways to define a word without talking. Another thing I have is to play a song and have their students use their bodies to make expressions based on the mood of the song. So depending on the mood of the song, you could be all grouchy, pissed off, or you could be all happy. Just like it's not every day you get to make those emotions with your face or over dramatically. Another thing I had was parent involvement. I think parents should be involved. The reason why is because, according to Waterford.com, who they did a study that shows that children with engaged parents are more likely to earn higher grades or test scores, graduate from high school and attend post-secondary education, develop self-confidence and motivation in the classroom, have better social skills and classroom behavior. They're also less likely to have low self-esteem, need direction in the classroom, and are less likely to develop behavioral issues. Now, for me personally, my mom was involved. She was the president of the board of the not the board of ed, the Music Parents Association. So she wanted to get involved. So I will highly encourage whatever school I go to for the parents to get involved with us because it'll be a lot more fun. So challenge is important. Stimulating students to build skills and broadening their minds through challenging schoolwork is the main lever the education system has for propelling students out of poverty. Differentiating programming, including gifted programs, is an important way to keep students at all levels challenged and motivated. This was said by okay. Okay. So my closing comments. I want to have a classroom where everyone helps each other. My purpose as a teacher is to help students succeed. Students will fall behind compared to the rest of the classmates. And when that does happen, I don't want them to feel helpless, but feel like they can rely on me and their classmates to help them out. When we go over topics, I want to make sure the majority of my students know the material before moving on, because the last thing I want to do is see a lot of students struggling to keep up. I want to be there to help them with their journey. And for the ones who are still struggling after the majority, I will so gladly help them, sit down with them one on one and help them grow, catch them up. Music is a subject that welcomes anybody. So I want to keep it that way. Oh, ignore this. I want to keep it that way. So thank you very much for listening and have a great day.